How's it going, shoppers? Today we're going to be doing some Instacart. I just got back from a little 3-day vacation, but for you guys it probably seemed like I never went anywhere because I pre-recorded some videos. Anyways, we're back at it. Instacart hit me with this, which is kind of new. I've done this once before. It's just a little weird, but I think it's really good because some people were accidentally clicking this and their kids were taking pictures of themselves instead of the actual shopper. So their account was getting deactivated. At least this avoids that. All right, time to begin verifying. Taking selfies. Interesting. Usually it asks me to scan my ID too, so we'll see if it makes me do that this time. No, that's it. I think the reason they do that is because you could probably fake a picture of someone. I even thought about that. What's the point of me taking a selfie? I could just hold a picture up in front of my camera. But with 180 degrees, I think it makes it a little harder to actually fake that. You basically need a 3D model in order to fake it. All right, anyways, see you guys at Costco. Got a 25-minute drive or so. We're starting a little late today, but we'll see what happens. All right, guys, so we sat for about 20-30 minutes waiting for a decent batch. We skipped some $17 orders that weren't bad, hoping for a big one because it is Sunday. And we ended up getting a $45 order, 2 customers, 30 items-ish, and I think 10 miles. So pretty good. I have a strategy that I am coming up with. It's kind of a mix of the Tatvar 2-phone strategy and Young KK's notification strategy. I think there's definitely something to it, and Instacart is playing some games. I promise you, we're going to be making a video about this pretty soon, I think, about some strategies that I've been experimenting with, and I've seen some success and proof that these things work. So we'll check it out, but let's get this $45 order done first and keep experimenting, see what happens. Yeah, I forgot to mention, the whole point of this video is kind of asking, is the summer slowdown done? Are we getting back to normal? So we're going to be seeing that in this video. We're going to see how this Sunday does, see if we can make 150 in 5 hours. It might not happen, but we'll give it a try.
Only one substitute, so no refunds, so hopefully it stays close to 45. Might even go up because I had to get more expensive meat. To the next drop off.
So we're back at the Costco parking lot. That order turned into a $46 order, so it went up just a hair. I have delivered to one of the customers before, the bigger tipper, so that was pretty nice. In regards of the summer slowdown possibly ending soon, I think a lot of college students are about to be leaving and going back to class, which means that a lot of those people that just use this job for the summer are going to be quitting, which means there's going to be a lot more orders for people like us. Also, with vacations coming to an end, a lot of people are going to be going back to school, so that also means the younger kids that are going to school, they're going to have to be picked up and dropped off, which means that the parents are going to be a lot more busy and more inclined to use Instacart again. So we got 2 big factors there that should turn around the summer slowdown. If you guys have been doing this for a while, you guys probably already know how it works and why it happens. But if you guys are new to this, I just wanted to explain my thoughts of why the summer slowdown happens and why it stops. Anyways, this is what we're working with right now. Ooh, a Costco order got my attention there. It's only 12 bucks. Watch, next time I do this, you guys are going to see a $100 order and then I won't even see it because I'm not looking at my phone. Alright guys, so we just took a 22. We're hoping that we get an add-on on this order because it is a single. If we don't get an add-on, it's probably not worth it, but I was sitting for about 30 minutes, so we're taking a little gamble here on a smaller Instacart order. Next order. Alright, so we just finished shopping that order. It took us a little longer because it is so crowded. When it's crowded, checkout takes considerably longer because there's usually a nice little line you get to sit in. But on the bright side, we're able to get everything for this customer, 1 replacement, no refunds. And they're only 10 minutes away and really nice. So this did turn into a $27 order, but no add-on. I'm hoping that the store calms down a little so it's not so hectic in there for my next order. I really only think I have time to do 1 more until the store closes. $73. It has been about 3 to 4 hours of work, and I'm hoping to get one more order in. That would be ideal. Alright guys, so it is a new day. Yesterday I had something come up, so I had to quit a bit early. So we're just going to carry on this video to the next day. We're about to get the drop again, and let's see what happens. We just got a 78. It's a lot of items. It is a lot. Holy cow. I think that was the scariest part about this order, was just how many items. It's a lot of produce, which should pack up pretty small, so it shouldn't be a big deal, but we'll see. Once we have the cart full of stuff, we'll see. All right, here's the order.
This order is huge, but it'll fit in the car pretty easily. It's just a lot of small stuff. So unfortunately, we did have to make like 3 refunds because she didn't want replacements. And I'm pretty sure it was the high tipper that had the refunds. So if they left an adjustable tip, our tip's gonna go down a little bit. But either way, this order is so big, it's gonna be great no matter what. Unless if she tip baits us, that would be bad. Alright guys, so we just dropped off the first order. The lady came out and helped me bring the stuff to her door, so I wasn't able to record much. Since I met her in person and she wasn't responding to my chats, I went ahead and let her know what all I refunded, so she wasn't like looking for it and wondering why her vinegar wasn't there or something like that. Honestly, one of the nicest ladies I've ever delivered to. It's very refreshing. Anyways, we have a 29-minute drive to our next drop-off for these 8 items back there. I'm gonna assume the lady that we just dropped off to was the big tipper, because I've delivered to her before and she tipped me very well. All right, I'm gonna stop talking because the camera is bouncing around way too much. "35-minute drive back to Costco." I think either way, this order is worth it. Let me check to see how much it went down real fast. All right guys, so it went down to $75.80. Alright guys, so we sat for an hour. I missed a pretty nice Total Wine order, and yeah, I was bummed out, but I got an $81 order going back to the neighborhood I live in. So that should put us right around 160, which is tempting to call it quits there, but we'll see. Definitely destroying my suspension doing this. Alright, 17-minute drive for our first drop-off. It's a little better in our last big order. And it's paying a little bit more too. No refunds on this one. Alright guys, so we just delivered to the first customer, and it was a business, so I couldn't record like a time lapse. It was a little scary because I don't know how to deliver to the back of their building. So I'm delivering in the front in kind of like a strip mall, technically in a fire lane. And there is a cop nearby and a tow truck just circling the area. So I was a little bit worried there for a second that they were gonna tow my car while I was trying to get this thing delivered. Anyways, we're only 6 minutes away from our next drop-off, which is gonna be pretty nice. We are delivering to an apartment complex, but like the leasing office or something. So we're not gonna be going upstairs, I hope. So that's a lot of stuff. Right, guys, we had to earn that one. That was a lot of work. A lot of trips back and forth, but we're finally done. We are at $159 now, basically $160. I don't know if you can see it there. So we did that in about 5.5 hours, a little under actually, which is sweet. So what I'm gonna do, because it's a little too early to call it a day, I have tomorrow off, so I need to put a little bit more work in today. I'm gonna go to the HEB that is near my house because I'm already in the neighborhood. And we're gonna wait for one more order, see if we could get like a 25 or something to get us closer to like 180. So I'll keep you guys up to date. We'll see what happens. Guys, so we ended up taking 2 shipped orders instead of an Instacart order because I was sitting around for a while. Basically, Shipt has a drop on the hour like every time. So I took 2 shipped orders. It should be at least 20. We'll see. All right, so here's one order and here is my second order. This order took a minute to do, but I think it's gonna be worth it. They're both pretty nice, and then we'll be done for the day, ready for our day off. I'm pretty excited. Unfortunately, with doing this, I'm not gonna know how much it pays out for a while, but luckily we have a couple of days till we have to finish editing this video, so I'll probably have a recap at the end. Alright guys, so it has been a few hours since we did all of those shipped orders, and yeah, those orders went crazy hard. Like, we ended up making $70 from those shipped orders, so basically every order that we did today was over $70. It makes our like hourly rate right around 30 plus an hour. I'll have a little recap at the very end of this video, but today was very successful. So basically I'm gonna end this video in the worst way possible, and I'm just gonna ask you, is the summer slowdown done? You tell me.